Alright guys, here we are, another episode of Europa. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me as we jump into what has been one of the most blissful games I've played all year. This has truly been a game that almost it presents you with this kind of cathartic experience and just how reminiscent and calm and mellow this experience has been. And so I'm really excited to jump in to another episode and really make some headway in the next few episodes in an effort to, continue to flesh out the story and see how everything kind of progresses as we play through this experience. Before we get into that, guys, if you do enjoy the content and you want to see more playthroughs from incredible indie games just like this, you already know what to do. Dropping a like on this video is a great and free way to help out the channel. Comment down below what you thought of the game so far, and maybe you're playing it for yourself. I'd love to hear from you. And subscribe if you're new here and you enjoy cozy commentary for your viewing pleasure. Without further ado, guys, we're not going to waste any time. I hope you brought the popcorn as we jump into another episode of Europa. And we are off. And hopefully we make some good progress in this episode. It seems like as we've gone through the levels. Wow. Okay, they don't miss. I can't even get a sketch in piece. It seems like as we've gone through the levels, we've encountered more and more dangers. You know, what started off as kind of a pretty mellow experience at the beginning of the game in the first couple chapters. As we've entered chapter 5, we've encountered new threats and overall just more ways in which the world seems to be fighting back. So it's interesting. Hold on, guys. I'm going to turn off this light just so it's not as blinding. One thing I will say is the music still, as we've gone through this experience, it continues to deliver. Absolutely delivers. Hopefully you guys are well. I know I've said this a million times, but thanks so much for joining me. Oh, look at those raccoons. Or squirrels. Oh my god. No, those are obviously not raccoons. I know my animals. Okay. The classic disappearing platforms. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we're cooking. I still don't know if we can die in this game, but I'm not necessarily eager to find out. Oh, there's 2 plugs. Okay, it looks like we can take damage. Looks like we can take damage, but there's no like health meter or anything, so I don't know. All right, there we go. I'm trying not to trigger any of these mines. Again, like I said, the game continues to place new threats in front of us.
There's been another incident. A serious one this time, down at the mines. A herd of gardeners charged through the valley just as the day's shift was ending, and they collided with the crowd. We did what we could, but some people didn't make it.
And here we were thinking that life was sweet. You know, this was a paradise. And we're quickly learning that that's not necessarily the case. Holy moly, okay. There we go. So it only fills it up a portion of the way. Got another emerald. That's unfortunate. I didn't realize, like, I feel like I barely got close to it. And it blew up. I was about to restart, but you know what? It's all good. It's all good. Okay. All right, I take it back. This isn't going well at all. Okay. These mines clearly mean business. I thought they were joking. They were not. And they're everywhere too. Some interesting looking bugs, flowers, butterflies. I don't know what you call them. This world is full of mystery. All right, we're just gonna go this way. I feel like it's kind of guiding us in a direction, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't seem like there's many opportunities to kind of get lost, if you will. Oh, brother. I didn't think we would be getting attacked in this game. And yet here we are. Oh, dude, that was close. That was close. All right, here we go. We're moving on.
The most distressing thing is we can't identify what caused the stampede. It came at the worst possible moment, almost like an attack. Could the gardeners be turning hostile? I pray it's not so.
So now it seems like we're at the part of the game, or at least the story, where things got a little dark. There we go. It seems like now all the entries we're finding highlight some sort of tragedy that happened. Oh, so there's two. I wonder how long it stays lit. Is this like a time thing or what? There we go. A lot of gates. A lot of doors. I want to get back to floating. The floating in this game is probably the best part. This fluid motion through the air. Definitely my favorite part. All right, so now we got to hit 3 lights. Or 3 blocks. 3 green blocks. All right, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. And there we go. Oh, where the heck are we? Chapter 6, Deep Ruins. Okay, so that was chapter 5. All right. Moving pretty fast.
Aside from the stampede, there have been smaller issues
Holy
with the
moly.
gardeners. For example, the pollinator bites. Nothing deadly, a mere annoyance. They nip on the arm and fly away. But there are parts of the colony where the pollinators do not bite at all. In fact, they don't even have teeth. The attacks are concentrated in areas of maximum disruption. At the logging camps and mines and resource extraction sites. The greater the disruption, the more frequently the bites occur. Deep in the gardener's coding is a directive to resist anything that could make the planet unlivable. Our actions must be triggering this resistance. They are trying to protect us from ourselves.
Interesting. So, there's definitely a plot forming here. It seems like... I don't even know what it seems like. So we got 2 blocks. I think we just need this third one. Is that all of them? Nope, definitely not. There must be one more. Oh, did we not get that one over there? I think so. And it looks like some of these turrets, there's not even anything that will allow you to turn them off. So it looks like we'll just keep dodging them. Dude, some of these areas are just so stunning. Was that really chapter 6? Deep Ruins? Or maybe it's not chapters. I don't even know what you call it. That was the shortest chapter. But look at this area, though. Holy moly.
I must write very carefully tonight, because you're dozing against my knee. This is the first moment of peace I've had all day. They warned me that 3 would be a lively age. I still wasn't prepared for just how lively. It seemed like only yesterday you were learning to wriggle across the ground. Now if I don't keep hold of you, you'll sprint out of my workshop and into the meadows. You love playing with the gardeners. Large or small, they don't seem to frighten you one bit.
This area, this whole game is just so stunning, guys. I mean... Holy moly. Okay, so we just lost our juice. Did we already get this one? Yeah, I think we did, right? Or I guess we didn't. It sucks that we can still get hit with attacks. Okay, so it looks like that's how we would get through this area. We just gotta hit all the lanterns. There we go. Let's see if there's one here. Oh, look at this one hiding behind the waterfall. Find the secret emerald. There we go. All right, I think we just have one more.
A fine day today. The air has the clarity of early winter, and I have a view right down the valley. I only wish I was writing with better news. There's been a long stretch of peace, but I'm afraid this idiotic conflict has sprung up again. As we fight the gardeners, we teach them to fight. They are evolving their own weaponry. Detonators and heat-seeking rays, mirroring us, outgrowing us, twisting the land into a fortress.
There should still be one more, right? Pretty sure. I didn't think we got them all. We got that one. I think, do they light up when we... for the ones that we've hit? What the heck? Yeah, we're still missing the ones that connect these two. Alright, I'm gonna go back and check this one, but I'm pretty sure this is like the first one we did. Yeah, okay, that's definitely the first one we did. Well, now I'm confused. Now we're just gonna go back. This definitely won't work because we're missing the bridge between 2 or between 3 and 4, which I'm not exactly sure where we get that. We got that one. Yeah, guys, I'm not really sure. I guess we're just gonna go around. Except this one. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I don't know how I possibly missed that. It was only right in front of me. All right, here we go. This should take us all the way to the end. All right. Now we're cooking. Do I love these rooms. With all like the, I don't even know what you call those things. The blue, this is like blue fairies or something. I feel like every episode or every level we're getting closer to the middle.
Is the only constant in life. Change is what permits life. It is life itself. If you can rush change, you will find nothing else to fear.
Oh, I feel like this must be chapter 8. I definitely smell a puzzle coming. Like, I feel like there's another puzzle we're gonna have to do. Chapter 8, Twilight. Oh, dude, we're moving. We're moving, guys. Holy moly. Okay, this might be the most mobile episode or mobile level we've gotten yet. This is what I've been hoping for. Got ourselves a picture of a boar. There we go. Easy enough. Holy moly. Dude, this game is so beautiful. Look at this. And the music just perfectly highlights the beauty that is this game. Like, this is the true definition of a cozy game, in my opinion. I guess we push this one. Oh, we have to push it off the edge. There we go. Oh, there's two. So it looks like one requires two. Or at least that's my guess. And then one requires one. So easy, guys. So easy. We just get this stuff. I love a puzzle that I can figure out very, very quickly. Most puzzles, nah. Most puzzles, even some of the more simpler ones, can take me way too long. But some puzzles, I can get off the bat. It's a good feeling. Holy moly, dude. Okay, now we have 3.
The humans had begun to abandon their settlements and return to the island. It is far above the conflict, safer at least from the gardeners. Mining operations continue at an even greater pace than before. We take what we need from the land and return to the sky like unhappy guests, like invaders.
Look at all those frogs. Oh, happy little frogs. All right, so we're missing one more. It's probably in here. That would be my guess. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right, should be all we need. And another door opens. Onward. Pretty simple puzzle, you know, nothing too complex. All right, we're gonna take the right path this time. Oh no, I missed it. Here we go. Oh man, this is so cool. Oh no. All right, there we go. There we go. We're getting some momentum now. Looks like there's 4. A lot of puzzles in this one. Okay, so we gotta get 4 like little lights or something. Here we go, it's 2. All right, now I don't know. We went over there. We've been here. Where would we find another? We need 2 more. We think in here? That wouldn't make much sense, right? Okay, up here. There we go. All right, last one probably over there. My music was intense for a second. I was like, are we about to have a boss fight or something? What the heck? And there we go. I wonder if that was the end of chapter 8. It feels like it. Chapter 9. Wild Depths. Oh, baby, okay. How many chapters are there in this game? Does anybody know? I think I heard there was like... I think I'd heard there was like 13, 15, something like that. That is a very large beast. Holy moly. Okay, so even so they've given us a little, it's almost like an underwater aquatic space. It feels like we're underwater, right? It's kind of cool. Oh no, okay. Okay, so it looks like we just kind of float. Okay. We're going across. Oh no. And there goes all of our energy. It's almost like we're not supposed to have it.
I am getting a reputation as an eccentric, because I will not leave the ground, because I do not run screaming from every non-human creature that I see, and worst of all, I allow my son to play freely with the gardeners, our enemies in this so-called war. Perhaps it is foolish, but you have never feared them before, and they seem content to let you clamber over their knees and catch them out of the air. The gardeners are still peaceful where we live, but the safe areas are shrinking. I've decided to put you in stasis soon. Your 6th birthday, perhaps. That's only a few months away. I must treasure the time we have left.
Okay, so what we're finding are these diary entries that kind of highlight the world that they used to live in. And it seems like perhaps since then, there is nobody else alive. But because this boy was put into stasis, he was able to kind of come out of it probably hundreds of years later in an effort to potentially start up a new world or something. I don't know. That part I've yet to figure out. What's the purpose going forward? But I think what we're finding are kind of glimpses into the past, which I guess makes sense. This underwater area is kind of dope. I like it. You know, usually in most games, I'm not the biggest fan of like underwater regions. You know, I do find them to be quite alluring, but overall, like the swimming mechanics never feel that great. But this is kind of like, I don't think this is fully underwater. I think it's just kind of simulating. Yeah, I think it's an underwater cave, really. Found some cute well-looking creatures. We found another door. Looks like we gotta grab these things again. Some like robot scorpion, or I don't know what you call them. I bet you there's another firefly looking thing. I think they're called fireflies, right? I don't know, at least that's what I'm calling it.
We have built our new society with Europan materials. The crystals are our primary source of energy. Without them, much of our current technology would cease to work. Why does it always come down to energy? Every conflict in the history of our species has been a contest for energy, or some expression of it. Manpower, food, fuel. We act like it's scarce, but there's nothing more abundant in the world than energy. Everything trembles with it. How were our ancestors able to convert Europa from a lifeless moon to the paradise it is today? Fighting for energy is like fighting for the air.
There we go. This underwater region was actually pretty cool. I think looks like we still got a little more too. Yeah, we're making real efforts to finish this game. I started it way back when. I think when it dropped back in October. And like I said in my intro, I think the last episode, you know, we just got distracted by so many other games. But I always like to do my best to finish what I start, you know, especially when it comes to beautiful games like this. You know, it was really bothering me that I hadn't finished it, so this is our attempt to right our wrongs. Oh. Oh, I didn't even know there was a crack in that floor. Okay, so these give us kind of like speed boost. It's really easy to miss one though. I almost thought for a second that the music was responding to our speed. Look at those little whales. Oh! Oh, we're swimming with the whales. I love it. This is the best. Look at them go. Look at us go. Oh, we swim with the best of them.
This is no time to write, but I don't know what else to do. I don't know how else to order my thoughts. I decided it was finally time for us to set out for the island. I had already delayed too long. The thought of saying goodbye to you hurt too much. As we were drawing closer, we came under attack. That thing, the Guardian, it now has us trapped in here. All the knowledge in the world can't help us. I have never felt so helpless. I'm sorry. Your father is a fool.
Oh, don't be too hard on yourself, you know. As far as I know, there were many of fools involved in this. We haven't encountered a single person yet. And I feel like that's, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I feel like it's somewhat telling of a grander story. Like something went down here. Perhaps it was the hubris of man, or it was something else. They bit off more than they could chew. Who knows? All right, looks like we gotta light up some lights. We do love that. Oh, look at those! Look at those things. Oh, rip, we need a third one. Let's see, maybe in here? All right, that should be... It's not. I think it turns blue when it's ready. We got 3 so far. I think we might need a 4th one. Or maybe the one right in front of me. Is it on a timer? That wouldn't make sense, right? There we go. There we go. I knew we'd get there. It was just a matter of time. There we go. Onward. Onward we go. To where? I have no idea. I think this kind of marks the end of the level, I think, from what I could tell. You know, it seems like every other level we beat, we encounter this, like, ethereal space.
I allow my sons to live freely with the darkness, our enemies in his souls. Well, you have never feared them before, and they seem content to let you clamber on their knees and catch them as they are. I've decided to set you in stasis.
You know, this looks like a brain. So it must be like us accessing our memories or something. It looks like a brain with like neural pathways or something. I don't know. That's just what I see every time we're in there. So now we find ourselves in some beautiful snow-capped mountains. Curious exactly what we'll find here. Chapter 10, Crisp Embrace. Holy moly, guys. Look at this area. I love a good snowy area. I'm not the biggest fan of, like, underwater levels, but I do love a good snowy area. These like hanging robots that light up the balloons. Oh, that's so funny. Wow, this is a pretty nice area. This is beautiful. Okay, I can't wait to explore this. Guys, I think this is going to be a great spot to stop it for this episode. We got through like 4 or 5 chapters in this episode, so I'm pretty proud of us, and I feel like in the next episode we actually might have a strong possibility of finishing this game. I think this game has like 13, it might be somewhere in the realm of 13 or 15 chapters or something like that. So I think in the next episode we're going to try to make a final push to finish this game. So that'll be nice. I mean, we'll be able to finish this game in about 4 parts or so. And so yeah, that's you know, it's kind of what I love about indie games. I love that, you know, there's indie games that are a little bit longer, and then there's indie games just like this that feel like a breath of fresh air, you know, something that you can quickly digest and then start it all over again and do a new game plus or something. So I'm excited to see kind of how the final story wraps up and what other diary entries we'll encounter in the next episode over the course of those chapters. But in terms of this episode, if you did enjoy the content and you want to see more just like this, drop a like on this video. It's a great free way to help out the channel. And if you want to become a part of our cozy community, all you got to do is hit that sub button. We'd love to have you. I'm excited to finish this game with you guys and see how the story wraps up, and so many other gorgeous you know, areas that I feel like we've yet to explore in this world. So I can't wait for that. But until then, guys, I hope you're safe. I hope you're doing well, and I will see you in the next episode.